Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brian, for those of you who are new here. Let's just get started. So about 9 months ago, I purchased a Sportsman 4,000 watt generator. Since then, this was 9 months ago, I did a video on it, how to get it started up, oil, change the spark plug, all that good stuff on it. I'll put that link down below, put the wheel kit on it. Since then, it has been sitting underneath my table saw for 9 months. Have not pulled it out, have not started it. So I thought today would be kind of fun to pull it out and see if this thing will even start. I have it stored with stabilizer, ethanol-free fuel, NGK spark plug, fresh oil. It should be able to get started up. There's no battery on it. It's full manual start, so don't have to worry about charging the battery. But I just wanted to see if this thing would start up after sitting underneath my table saw for 9 months, because this thing is basically now just kind of living its life as a backup to a backup type generator thing. I've got a few inverter generators that I would use in the event of an emergency. If those go down, I just want to see if this thing will work. I think when I bought it, I paid around $240 for this thing. So it's not your top of the line, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm not trying to talk down on it by any means. So we'll see. After nine and a half, almost 10 months now, will it start up? So I'm going to pull it out, get some of this junk cleaned off, all the leaves and dust that's been accumulating underneath it for 10 months underneath my table saw. But I do have it covered up, so I'm not too worried about it, being in bad condition. But let's pull it out and see if I can get this thing started. Okay, so that was odd. Obviously you can hear that it's still running. The only thing that I did different was I changed the angle that it was sitting on my driveway, because I thought, hey, maybe that slide angle was not allowing the fuel to get into the carb. And I turned it around, let it sit for a few seconds, and then I tried it again, and it's still running. So that might have just been your user error why I couldn't get it to start. I'm hoping that's it, because the machine's basically brand new. And again, it's got brand new NGK spark plug, fresh fuel, new oil, and it's still running. So I guess that was user error on my part. I'll know now to make sure I angle it the correct way when I do try to start this thing on the driveway. But from here on out, I'm going to let it warm up for just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to put a space heater on it, start it out at the 750 watt setting, and then bump it up to the 1500 setting to make sure that this thing will still power equipment. So let's let it warm up a little bit, and then I will hook that space heater up to it. Okay guys, so I don't want to be a downer on this thing, but if any of you guys know more about generators than I do and kind of help me out figuring out what's wrong with this, I'd take any kind of suggestions. But again, it's got fresh fuel, oil is topped off, brand new spark plug, and now I can get it to start and run for a good 2 or 3 minutes, and I put a load on it and it runs fine, and then all of a sudden, as you can see, it just kind of dies on me. So I'm not sure what's going on. I might take the carb apart and clean the jets really well, but I wouldn't think that would be the problem because it is starting and it's running for 2 or 3 minutes. But I'm not a small engine repair guy, so maybe I'm wrong in that. So if you guys know of anything else for me to check to kind of figure out why this thing is just is killing itself after it's running for a few minutes, I'd love to know. Because I'm going to keep this as a backup if I can keep it running. If it shuts down like that, obviously this thing's useless to me. But there we go. There's my 9-month review. I don't have much to say because you saw the results so far. Some of it was user error, I think, with me having the generator on level surface and it wasn't getting the fuel to drain into the carb. I turned it around and it worked fine for a few minutes. So I think that was user error on my part. But as far as it killing itself and dying after running with a small load, 750 watts, I don't know why it's dying. Kind of baffled. But again, I'm not an engine repair guy, but everything that I know about these engines, it should run. So there we go, guys. Not too sure what to say. I was kind of hoping it would run a little better than that, but if you guys have any comments on what I need to do to check this thing, please let me know. I'm not trying to bash this, but I don't know what's wrong with it, to be honest with you. So again, I'm going to take the carb apart, probably spray it down with some cleaner. Maybe the jets are clogged, but I don't know if that's the problem if it actually runs for 2 or 3 minutes. So anyway, guys, there's my review of the Sportsman 4000 after 9 months of sitting in storage. So take it as you will. So all right, guys, till next time, take care.